All right. So down at the bottom here, we also have the Ace of Wands, and that is the Nine of Pentacles. So basically, what this reading is basically saying is that, the Queen of Wands, you inspire. You're entering an era where passionate work is really what you're going to be about. You also have the Eight of Pentacles, which really says overall that you have the confidence, and it will bring you also here with the Nine of Pentacles. The material gain is going to come, but it's like you really have to be true to your form. And also remember, a person couldn't get to all of this if they were not protecting what their projects and things were. It's really important that you guys really keep a lid on certain stuff. We live in a world where people are just not nice, okay? Really learn how to shut your mouth and protect yourself. Like, honestly, it sounds hard, but it's really the honest to God's truth. And the reason why you want to do that is because not all of us understand and know that this world really just wants to like chew you up and spit you out. That's how some people think. I mean, I wish it wasn't so, but that's how they are. But whoever here is in this spread from the collective, you have done those things. And not only, with the Eight of Pentacles, your focus and your independence and your drives, that's, and with the Nine of Wands, that's going to help you with your stability. Now, I know for some of us, this sounds really hard, right? Okay. Or it sounds like maybe this isn't my read. But perhaps maybe when I'm talking like this, I'm not really always talking to the person who is running 5 miles a day and, eating good foods and doing everything perfect in their life, right? I'm talking about the person who might have had to come out of a major mind screw, okay? With people constantly attacking you, with you having to pull back and understand that there are some people that you just couldn't trust, right? I'm also understanding. I picked out a couple of cards that really was driving home to me with this reading, and one of those is divine guidance. Oops, let me see. Divine guidance. Oh, let's see. Let's put this right here. Divine guidance. So what's really cool about that is I love this picture. This is basically a new deck that I had gotten. I'll tell you guys the name of it in just a second, actually, or I'll have it down in the description. This one is the Talisman Oracle. Love this deck. It's really kind of cool. Almost every reader I know loves this deck. I mean, and just even the graphics jump out on you with the frog. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, darn right. Divine guidance. You had to get knocked on your butt quite a few times to understand that in order to reach any of this stuff, you were going to have to keep working. You were going to have to fill your cup, or divine was going to take care of your cup and also give you a sunny day. But the reality is you're this queen over here who really had to stay strong for yourself. And there were people who hated you because you were strong for yourself and you didn't put up with their jazz or whatever it was, the drama they were trying to pull you in. That's a lot of work that, weak people aren't able to stand up with stuff like that. So I think there was a couple of things. So, okay, let me put this card down. So here is the divine guidance. You had to be guided, right? And then there was confidence too. Confidence is so much more, everybody, so much more. Like, for example, I was realizing sometimes confidence isn't just it isn't just ignoring what people, say about you. Like, she thinks she's hot, or, whatever it is that people, get on each other's nerves about. It's just, I try not to even indulge, but we'll just use the example, like, say I was trying to wear the same hat that you did. Well, I'd probably talk about you and your hat while not realizing that, I was jealous or whatever. I kind of lost my train of thought with what we were saying. But basically, I was just talking about confidence is not being able to deal with it with the sticks and stone things, like, okay, I know they're lying to me. But sometimes confidence is literally, taking into your own hands and taking control back, which again reminds me of my October read, taking control back of what people are putting you through and what you're allowing them to do to you. Remember, we're all energy, even the food that you eat, but it's your job to figure out how you want to give of your energy and be having your energy used, because believe you me, it goes both ways. So yes, this reading basically is, to me, talks about a winner in the month of November who is either starting on their journey and having self-realization and realizing that yes, they can do it too, and that they actually have help from whatever your deities or your spirit guides or whatever those things are. I especially love, see, what's cool about the Ace of Wands, dudes papered up, they're taking care of themselves and making the kind of money or being a part of the project. Because I really get that this read is really more, it could be about love or different things, but I really feel like this one is having to do with the way that you are carrying on to get your business done anyway, despite what it was that you were going through. Because this was some doozies. We are still, seeing the aftermath of like people waking up or not waking up yet, and in the October read, I remember talking about the womb pose, and that talked about what are you going to birth new in your life. Well, it seems like for those in the collective that have this reading in November, you guys are literally, taking charge of shit and just getting it knocked out and being like, you know what? No, if everybody else can do this, I can definitely do this for myself. And you know what? The best of luck to everyone trying to just get their stuff going and realizing, and love too, I want to send to you, and love too, realizing that, yeah, maybe you were victimized and all these other things, but you are going to step in your meditation or do whatever it is that makes you feel like you're meditating, and you're going to put better thoughts on your future so that you can keep going. Well, I just want to thank you guys again for the time and everything, and I want to thank my person who's actually helping me out, Mr. Ben. And yeah, so I really hope this read helps. And again, don't forget about your confidence, right? And don't forget that you are being divinely guided to guide in, and that guidance, you guys remember, is quiet little voices sometimes that come to us that let us know you're on the right track, and it's okay to be a little scared, but ask, pray or talk to whatever you believe to help you lean into that more, to the divine connection, so that things don't feel so weird when you have to move into them, especially if you've been doing your shadow work. People who haven't been doing their shadow work are going to find this very hard to do. So but we're all on our journey. So, I hope those people make it through on their journey. But anyway, I'm going to end this. Thank you so very much. And thank you again. And I hope this helps somebody. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'm Van, and this is Tactical Soul Healer.